For some Gen Z voters, Trump's 2024 win didn't just mark a political defeat. It marked another chapter in a growing estrangement from their own families. What happens when your parents believe a conspiracy theory more than you? Or when they vote for someone that you see as a threat to your safety or even your right to exist? Today's story is about young people who are struggling to deal with their Trump-loving parents again. In 2024, she watched her parents vote for Donald Trump again. Kate's parents actually think that the abortion that she had is a mortal sin. They believe in the QAnon conspiracy theory. They believe that vaccines are dangerous and that elite politicians are pedophiles who are running the world. She says, "I just avoid them as much as possible." But it wasn't always like that. Kate's dad used to call Trump a clown, and he really liked Marco Rubio. But by 2016, something had shifted. Kate's dad fell into QAnon, a conspiracy theory that claims that the world is run by satanic elites who traffic children. Politics became a 24/7 obsession. Kate says that her parents would choose to follow Trump over having a relationship with her, and for her, that spoke volumes. And it's difficult because Kate is an only child, so she said it feels like she's losing her entire family, and that just really was so difficult to hear. In the 2024 election, exit polls showed that voters aged 50 to 64 supported Trump more than any other group. So 56% of people between the ages of 50 to 64 supported Trump. And for Gen Z voters like Kate, many of whom have parents in that age range, this isn't just about politics. They see it as an issue that's more about morality, integrity, empathy, even safety. Holly, who's 24, remembers voting for Obama in her 5th grade mock election. Do you guys remember doing those? Those were so fun. But that was the first time that Holly ever diverged from her parents on something about politics. Today, she and her mom barely speak beyond surface level conversation. She said, "We do fundamentally view the world differently. And it's very hard to view the world fundamentally differently from the person that raised you." Holly says that her mom once emphasized giving back and empathy, but now she supports someone, Trump, who Holly sees as dividing the country, not supporting it or giving to other people. Holly told me it's particularly difficult because the reason that she feels so much empathy and compassion for other people is because of the way that her mother raised her, but now her mother doesn't feel that way anymore or doesn't express her political views through that lens. Rachel, who's 27, says that she used to laugh with her dad about the crazies who would wear MAGA hats. It was about a week before the election when she found out that he was actually voting for Trump. She said, "It used to be me and dad on one side and those crazies on the other. Now he's with those crazies whether he likes it or not." And Rachel tried to get her parents to see her point of view. She talked to them about abortion rights, about Social Security, about Project 2025, but nothing changed their minds. So what we're seeing here isn't just about political polarization, which is as old as this country is, but this is what researchers are calling the MAGA identity. So that's MEGA, M-E-G-A, not MAGA. So basically the idea is that politics aren't just about politics, they're a way of showing who you are. For Gen Z, this can mean that political differences with their parents feel more like moral betrayals. It's no longer this idea of like, we disagree, we can have different ideas of each other, but it's you disagree with me about this, so you don't care about me and we can't have a relationship potentially. For young people like Kate, Holly, and Rachel, Trump's ascension to the White House a second time wasn't just a headline. It wasn't just something that happened in politics. It was a powerful reminder that the people who raised them, the ones who they felt taught them values like empathy and service of others and love, are now standing on the other side of a political and emotional chasm. These aren't the easiest stories to listen to as a journalist, and they aren't the easiest stories to tell, but I do think they matter because politics isn't just about splitting parties anymore. It's actually splitting homes and it's splitting families. If you've struggled to talk to your family about politics, I want to hear your story in the comments. And also, if you're interested in stories like this, make sure that you follow and subscribe so you don't miss my next video.